Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. I hope everyone's doing good today. Today's video, I'm going to bring y'all some major cleaning motivation. I'm going to be cleaning my kitchen over 3 different days and bringing y'all a small grocery haul as well. But I'm going to be cleaning off the dining room table and wiping off the cabinets and cleaning off the counters and cleaning the trash cans and the stove and the oven and the refrigerator. And I'm also going to be scrubbing out my sink, giving it a good real deep clean as well. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video and it brings y'all some cleaning motivation. And if you like it, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So I'm starting this video off over on the dining room table. I'm just giving y'all a before shot of it. I have papers and mail and everything piled up over here because I haven't been able to go through things and clean off the table. So that's where I'm starting off today. So I'm just getting moving empty bottles and going through mail and stuff. So here I'm just opening my 2 packages of sponges from the pink stuff. I got 6 of them, but I just never opened them to use them yet, so that's what I was doing. But I ended up using one of them later in the video. I guess I had a Christmas present from a girl at work that I just said to own the table. And so I took that to the bedroom. It was some jewelry and makeup that I got from one of my co-workers. So I'm taking a break from cleaning off the table, and then my boyfriend just got back from picking up the groceries, so I'm just going to set the stuff out and give y'all a small grocery haul. Showing y'all everything I got for the week, because like I said a few months ago, my job went to weekly pay, so we just get food for the week now instead of every 2 weeks. But starting over here, I got a thing of pork chops, hamburger patties, a pack of chicken breasts and chicken thighs, and then a thing of eggs, and then a pack of bologna and sliced cheese, and then shredded cheese, and a 10-pound bag of potatoes, 2 things of fajita seasoning, and then 2 things of smokehouse maple seasoning, and then a thing of cooking oil, 2 loaves of bread, and a couple packs of soft shells, and a thing of Pepsi. But that's everything I got for the week. So now I'm just going to get everything put away. groceries put away, so now moving on to the stove. I wanted to let this sit overnight, so I'm taking my oven cleaner and going to spray down the oven and let it sit. And now moving on to my microwave. I've just shown you a before shot of it. And then I'm going to get a cup of water and put it in here for about 5 minutes to let it steam, and then it helps break off the food and stuff that's spilt in here. And now moving on to this side of the counter, I'm just showing you a before shot of everything piled up here. And then I'm just going to go all around the counter. And I'm just going to start by working on one side of the counter and work my way around to the other side just by clearing off everything. And to be honest with y'all, this was not all that bad. It's been worse than this if you've seen in my previous videos of my counter being piled up. So now I got a bowl of hot soapy water to start cleaning off the counter. And then I was gonna just take all my utensils out and wipe off the utensil holders, but I decided to just take everything out and lay them all on the counter, so that way I could give my utensil holders a real good cleaning. And now I'm just going to take all the lids out, my Tupperware lids, and set those to the side and clean out my little thing here that had my lids in. And then I'm just going to reorganize them because they was a mess. And then I had more in the dishwasher, so I got those out to put those in with all the clean lids, so that way all the lids would be together. And I still have a drawer full of lids as well. And I need to go through all my lids and bowls and see how many lids and then how many bowls I have, because I'm pretty sure I have more lids than I do bowls, but I just haven't done that yet. Scooted over, I went on to the cabinets over here and the wall over there, and then now I'm just getting everything back. And now I'm just wiping these cabinets off over here, and then I'm going to do the counters over here as well. And then I have that big box of salt because we got some cast iron skillets, and then we got some grapeseed oil and to season the skillets with, but we just haven't got around to doing them, and then the salt is to help clean them. But I'm just wiping off the wall over here and the counter. And then before I did the counters over by the microwave and the mixer, I just wanted to clean the microwave out first, but in case food fell out, so that way like I wouldn't clean and then more food fall out or crumbs. So that's what I'm doing now. And I'm just showing you an after shot of the microwave after it's all clean and wiped out. And then I just left the microwave plate out because I'm going to clean it. And I'm just wiping down the microwave. I'm going to move it to the side and wipe down the mixers as well, and then do the counters and the wall over here. And now I'm just putting the salt and pepper shakers up in the cabinet because one of them is broke, so we don't use them. And then the sugar, and then the can opener, and the coffee machine. Now I'm showing y'all how dirty my water was. But I got some fresh, clean water, and now I'm just going to clean the cabinets above the stove. Now I'm just showing y'all before I shot of the vent above the stove. It had grease and dirt and stuff on it, so I'm going to clean it off. Now I'm showing y'all before a shot of the wall behind the stove where food has splattered on it and stuff. I know it's hard to tell some of it, but I'm going to clean this off next. And now I'm just going to start cleaning off the bottom cabinets. So before I did the cabinets on this other side of the kitchen, I wanted to do a lot of dishes first. And I was going to take the trash and the recycling out because I wanted to clean my trash cans. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm just showing y'all a before shot of how dirty they were. They really need a good cleaning. So I'm going to put some Dawn dish soap and some hot water in here and let these sit a little bit. Now we're back in the kitchen, so now I'm just cleaning the microwave plate, and then I'm also gonna clean my utensil holders as well. So now I've put my microwave plate back in the microwave, and then moving back to the bathroom, I'm going to clean out the trash cans and rinse them out so I'll let them sit overnight to dry. This is the next day, so I'm just showing you an after shot of the trash cans after they're all dry and clean. They look a whole lot better, so now I'm going to get those set back up and put a trash bag in the trash can. So now I'm just taking the filter out of the dishwasher, showing you how dirty it was, and then I'm going to fill the sink up with some hot soapy water. I'm also going to set the grease trap in there that goes above the stove where the fan is. I'm going to let that stuff sit and soak for a little bit. And then now I'm going to clean out the dishwasher and wipe it down. So like I'm just wiping around the edges and like around the door and stuff. And then I'm also going to clean like where like underneath where the door is in the dishwasher. I didn't know how dirty it was from like where I guess food and stuff has got down in there. So that's what I was cleaning. It took me a little bit to do. Like you seen how nasty it was looking. So I'm just cleaning that really good to make sure I get it all out. And now I'm just putting the bottom dish rack back in the dishwasher. And now I'm going to clean the cabinets over on this side with some hot soapy water. Showing y'all the oven with all the cleaner on here, and then I'm going to take some hot soapy water and a sponge and start scrubbing out the oven. like I couldn't get all the stuff off the oven door, so I'm going to have to spray it again with the cleaner, but I didn't do that in this video. And I had towels down underneath there, so like food and stuff wouldn't fall down into the dishes that were down in the drawer underneath the oven. But now I was cleaning the dishwasher filter, and then the little screen thing, and then also the grease trap. Now I'm going to clean off my oven racks. I'm just going to use a soapy rag with some hot water on it. And then I also like to oil the sides that go on the shelves in the oven because it makes them easier to slide in and out. So I was going to take some cooking oil, or you can use whatever kind of oil you have, and just put some on a paper towel and then like rub it on the part of the oven rack that goes on the shelves in your oven, and it helps them slide in and out better, which you'll see here. I'm just showing y'all. And I'm just going to do the same thing to the other one. Now I'm just showing you an after shot of the oven. Like I said, I couldn't get all the stuff off the door, so I'm going to redo it when I have time. And then I normally preheat the oven to 350 to cook off the fumes from the oven cleaner for about 20 minutes or so. But now it's going to put all my cooking utensils back in their holders. So now I'm just showing y'all before shot of the stove. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done it, but I wanted to wait till I was doing this video to clean it for y'all. So I'm just taking my stovetop cleaner and my razor blade and my sponge to spread it all, the cleaner all around to get my stove clean. And I'm also going to use some of the pink stuff paste. It's dried out because I haven't, I guess where it sits so long it dries out. So I'm just going to use that as well to help get the burnt food and spills off. like now I'm taking like pieces of the pink stuff because where it's all crumbled up and everything to spread it around to help get the burnt food and spills off as well. And I'm just taking a damp rag and wiping off the cleaner and everything. And then I'm also going to take my Lysol kitchen spray and spray down the stove and wipe it down as well. Now I'm just showing you an after shot of the stove. It looks a whole lot better. Like I said, it took me a while to clean it, as y'all seen. But now I'm just going to put the grease trap back up in the where the fan is. And then put the filter back in the dishwasher. And then now this is on a different day. And I'm just going to take everything out of the refrigerator so I can get it clean. So now I got the refrigerator empty, so I'm just showing you a before shot of the fridge with all like crumbs and like where stuff has spilt or leaked from like where we put meat after we thawed in the refrigerator, and then like where tea has splattered and stuff in here. And I was taking a rag with some hot soapy water to wipe the shelves down and then also wipe down the walls. And then now I'm just wiping down on the bottom shelves, and then also going to wipe out the drawers. And I was going to do the same thing on the door of the refrigerator, wipe all the shelves off. Now I was taking a dry rag to dry all the shelves off. Now I have the fridge all clean, so now I'm just going to put everything back in the refrigerator. Now now get everything back in the refrigerator, so I'm just giving y'all an after shot after it's all clean. Now I'm taking everything off the fridge and freezer door, and then I'm going to take a damp rag with some dish soap on it and wipe off the refrigerator. And then now I'm just going to take my stainless steel wipes and wipe down the fridge again with those, and then take a dry rag to buff it all out. And now just put everything back on the fridge and the freezer doors. And then now I'm just going to do the same thing with the dishwasher. Use a damp rag with some dish soap, and then take a stainless steel wipe and wipe it off, and then another rag to dry it off. Now I'm putting stuff in my dish rack so I can move it to the side. Then I'm going to show y'all before shot of my dish mat, and then I'm going to clean it with some hot soapy water. Before I clean up, I'm just going to wipe the counters off over here. So now I'm just showing you an after shot of it after it's all clean, and then now I'm just going to put the dish rack back on there. And now I'm just going to take my Pledge wood oil and wipe all the cabinets with that. Now moving back onto the table, I'm just going to start going through stuff again to get it all cleaned off. off the table, so now I'm just going to take a dry rag and get all the dirt and stuff off the table. And then now I'm just taking a rag with some hot soapy water and going to clean off the table. And then I'm going to spray it with that Pledgewood oil to make it shiny and wipe it off. And the only thing I'm going to put back on the table is the napkin holder with the napkins and the salt and pepper shakers and the box of tissues. But now we're moving on to the sink. I'm just going to use one of my new sponges and put some dish soap on there to start scrubbing it out. Then I'm also going to use my pink stuff as well. So when y'all do a good deep clean on y'all sink, do y'all use dish soap and a sponge? Or like in the past I've used baking soda before. And then like where I've been using the pink paste, I use that all the time now when I want to do a good deep cleaning to get stains and stuff out of my sink. But I was just wondering what y'all used. So now I got all the stains out of the sink, so I'm just rinsing it out, rinsing my sponge off, and then I'm just going to take a dry rag to get all the soap off up around the sink and then dry out the sink. And starting over here at the dining room table, I'm just giving you an after shot of the whole kitchen after everything's clean and wiped down. It took me 3 days to do this, but everything that was on the dining room table, I put everything back where everything goes. And then like I threw stuff away as well, papers, and then all the Blackstone stuff, I put it in the cabinets above the stove because we never use those cabinets. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video and it gave y'all some cleaning motivation. And if you like it, please give thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.